Hello everybody, welcome back to the GSMC Hoops and Heels Women's Sports Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. We just got done talking about some MMA stuff, very interesting things going on there. And now, in honor of the Softball World Series going on right now, I thought it would be cool to talk about the most outstanding players in the World Series in the last 20 years. Now, because that's a lot of people, we are just going to go ahead and get right started here. Okay, let me pull up some pictures. Okay, so first up, we have Jordy Baugh from last year. She played for the University of Oklahoma. She didn't allow a single run in 24.2 innings during the World Series. She spent a complete Game 2 hit shutout in Game 1 of the championship series against Florida State, and then she fired 3 hitless innings in Game 2 and closed out the Oklahoma Sooners' third straight title win. From 2022, also from the University of Oklahoma, we have Jocelyn Alo. She is the career home run record holder and went 12 for 18 with 5 home runs and 13 RBI in the 2022 World Series. She's a 2-time USA Softball Player of the Year, and at the World Series, she hit 2 home runs in Game 1 of the championship series, and then following by going 1-3 in Game 2 with a run scored. She finished the championship series 4-6 with 3 RBIs. In 2021, it was Giselle Juarez, also from the University of Oklahoma. She pitched the first 2 games in the 2019 World Series Championships, losing Game 1 and Game 2 after allowing 7 runs on 15 hits through 10.2 innings. But after 2 years, she pitched the best game of her career to secure at Oklahoma the 2021 title. She allowed just 2 hits and noticed 7 strikeouts in Game 2, which was a 5-1 victory over Florida State University. Throughout the tournament, she dished out 38 strikeouts. In 2019, it was Rachel Garcia from UCLA. Her path to the 2019 World Series Finals pivoted during the June 2nd semifinal game against number 3 Washington. She had 16 strikeouts in 10 innings, and her walk-off 3-run home sent Garcia and UCLA to the finals. She had another home run in Game 1 of the finals. It was a fairy tale ending to her season. She ended her World Series career with a 5-0 record, 1.75 ERA, and 33 strikeouts. She also hit 2 home runs and had 8 RBIs and 5 walks. From Florida State, it was Jessie Warren in 2018. I was about to say Jessie Knight. That was bad. Jessie Warren in 2018, tying a World Series record of 13 hits. Florida State's Jessie Warren had a .52 batting average, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 4 RBI, and 6 runs scored in the World Series. She helped lead her team to the first World Series championship series. During Game 1, Warren hit a pair of doubles, then preserved the 1-0 lead with a 7th inning diving catch off a sac bunt attempt. Warren batted 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBI, and 2 runs scored in Game 2. The 8-3 win over Washington gave Florida State its first World Series championship. In 2017, Shay Knighton from Oklahoma was an outstanding player. She came in clutch countless times during Oklahoma's 2017 title run. She hit .35 with 8 RBI in Oklahoma City. Game 1 of the finals, Knighton knocked a go-ahead 3-run home run in the 17th inning. Game 2 followed with her go-ahead 3-1 double. Knighton then cruised to a career-best 12-game hitting streak through every game of the 2016 postseason. In 2016, Paige Parker, also from the University of Oklahoma, stood out. As a sophomore, she led the nation in wins, placed second in shutouts, and was 10th in strikeouts. And that same year, Parker won the 2016 World Series Most Outstanding Player after pitching 7 innings of 1-run ball to beat Auburn University for the championship. From the University of Florida, Lauren Hagar was a very much loved and outstanding player in 2015. Her batting average at Her batting average at .571 or 571. I typically say .571. I don't know why. Okay, I'm sorry. Her batting average at .571 helped the Gators to their first back-to-back national championships. From the circle, she dominated with 24 consecutive victories to start the 2015 season. She ended the year with a 32-2 record and 1.23 ERA and had 19 home runs and 17 RBIs. Even more impressive, she joined Babe Ruth as the only D1 softball, D1 baseball, or Major League Baseball players to reach 70 career victories and 70 career home runs. In 2015, we have Hannah Rogers from the University of Florida also. She needed only 80 pitches to lift Florida over Alabama in Game 1 of the 2014 World Series Finals. Her save in Game 2 clinched Florida's first title, ending her NCAA tournament career with a .64 ERA. In 2013, it was University of Oklahoma's Kalani Ricketts. Number 1 seeds don't always reach the World Series Finals, but number 1 Oklahoma, led by Ricketts, won the championships in an exasperating battle with Tennessee. Game 1 went 12 innings, ending on Lauren Chamberlain's 2-run walk-off home run. Ricketts then drove in all of Game's 2 runs, including her 50th career home run to clinch the 2013 championship and punctuate her career-best 21-game win streak. Ricketts ended the 2013 season with a top 5 NCAA record for a single season. Jackie Traina from the University of Alabama was a standout player in the 2012 World Series. She threw every World Series pitch for Alabama. In the semifinals, she threw a 2-hitter and batted 2 for 3 with a home run. She went 2 for 3. No, she went 2 for 4. She went 2 for 4 with 3 RBI in the Game 2 finals win over Oklahoma and drove in the series winning run into Game 3. Thanks to Traina, Alabama became the first SEC team to become World Series champions. In 2011, so there's 2 here, by the way. Both Dallas Escobedo from Arizona State University and Michelle Moultrie from the University of Florida were the most outstanding players. Escobedo and Florida's Michelle Moultrie secured the honor after ducking it out in the championship series. Escobedo hurled 35 innings, allowing 12 earned runs, 27 hits, 19 walks, and striking out 38 batters during the 2011 postseason. She's just the second freshman to win the Most Outstanding Player award. And then Moultrie batted .542 in the same span, going 13 for 27 with 4 home runs and 7 RBIs. In 2019, that was crazy. In 2010, Megan Landerfield from UCLA was the most outstanding player, as UCLA would not have clinched the title without her, for real. Her 12 for 17 performance was the second best total for one World Series. Her slugging percentage at 1.529 set a World Series record, and she also went 3-0 in the circle with 17 strikeouts and 24 and 2/3 innings of work. Let me say that better. 24 and 2/3 innings. There we go. That makes more sense. Legansfield's performance became Bruins lore when she homered twice, one of which was a walk-off in extras in Game 1 of the World Series Finals. And I can't forget to mention that she had another home run in Game 2. Moving on to 2009, Danielle Lowry from Washington. She shut out 7 of the top 10 teams in the NCAA tournament, including number 1 Florida in Game 1 of the finals when she struck out 12 of the Gators players. She went 2 for 3 with an RBI to secure the national championship in the World Series, and she also pitched to a 3-2 win over Florida in Game 2. In 2008, Katie Buckhart from Arizona State won the honor. She pitched back-to-back shutouts against Texas A&M in the championship series. Her 13 strikeouts in Game 2 tied the record for most in a championships game and ultimately led the Sun Devils to their World Series title. She finished her senior year with a .75 ERA and 41-5 record. In 2007, we have Taryn Mowat from the University of Arizona. Taryn Mowat pitched 8 complete games, tossed 60 innings, and threw 1,035 pitches over the 7-day World Series stretch in 2007 when she was the only Wildcat to pitch. Her tough workload to several World Series records, including 6 victories, 60 innings pitched, 76 strikeouts, and 8 complete games. Alicia Hollowell, also from the University of Arizona, was the most outstanding player in 2006. She started both semifinal games against Tennessee and both finals games against Northwestern. Through those 27 innings, Hollowell allowed 1 run over 15 hits, 9 of those in Game 2 of the finals. She also struck out, that's not even close to correct. She also struck out 45 batters in that span. Hollowell ended the year with a .89 ERA, which only became her second highest season ERA over her 4-year period. Someone just said in the comments, Samantha, we need you to do a 2-hour show from now on. That is really funny. I don't think I could talk that much for 2 hours. I really don't. I think I would lose my voice. Every single day I lose my voice from an hour of talking, and I think 2 hours would absolutely kill my voice. But you know what? That'd be fun. Also, someone said, where's your Oklahoma hat? I'm not even gonna lie, for the World Series, I'm kind of rooting for Texas. I know. That's pretty bad. I mean, I'm kind of like, I would be happy either way if Oklahoma or Texas won, but because Oklahoma already has 3 consecutive wins, I want Texas to take home this win. And I feel like they haven't gotten much wins in the past World Series, so this would be great for them. So, that is who I'm rooting for. Moving on to the iconic Samantha Findlay from the University of Michigan. In 2005, she was the most outstanding player. Before advancing to the championship series, Findlay went 2 for 3 with a 2 RBI double and the 4-0 second round win over Texas. She then drove in all 4 runs in Game 2 of the championship series, including 3 RBI in the 10th inning to break the tie and win the title 4-1. Findlay slugged .725 with 17 RBI and .4 average throughout the NCAA tournament. She was the first freshman and first baseman to earn the most outstanding player honor. Also, I like to mention that the last 20 years, there has not been a Texas most outstanding player. So I think like if they win this year, it would be really great to see, most outstanding player from Texas. I don't know. I think that Tegan Kevon really earns that position. I don't know. There's a lot of people that I'm like, yeah. Like, of course, and Jerry Candidace has earned most outstanding player award as well. So, you know what? We'll see. We'll talk about that in another segment. I have a lot to say about that. I'm excited for the games. Really recommend watching them. Finals are coming up. I believe it is 2 finals right now, but there might be a third one depending if that is needed. Lastly, we're going to talk about the most outstanding player from the 2004 World Series. That was Kristen Smith from LSU. She compiled a 1.72 ERA, allowing 10 runs, 36 hits, and 10 walks over 40.2 innings. A series best 44 strikeouts over 4 complete games made Smith stand out from the rest. Moreover, her 600 pitches and 4 complete games placed her in prime position to become the first most outstanding player in history not to participate in the championship game. Now that we covered the most outstanding players in the last 20 years, we are now going to move into our next segment where we talk about who is invited to the gymnastics Olympic trials. Before we get into that, we are going to be taking a quick break like usual, so I will see you guys very soon.